What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. The What If cards haven't been upgraded yet. The ones to watch haven't been upgraded yet, and the new Team of the Week is out for today. To start off today's video, I'm going to be taking this team into a couple of rivals games. I've got a lot to work on defensively specifically, but also a few offensive patterns to try and master as well. So we're going to try that today. You guys are going to see, I think, a couple of games of me playing in rivals with this team. And then we're going to come out the back of that and have a little chat about today's content and what it means for me and where I'm at with the series and stuff right now. And don't take that as a negative. Obviously, we've just come off the back of playing 30 games a weekend league. And I'm actually, believe it or not, thoroughly enjoying playing FIFA right now. But let's get into the games and then we'll get into the rest of it at the very end. Jesus. I'm still using that Gonzalo Guedes. Hey, what's up, Owen? How you doing, man? I think half the reason why the community becomes like it is because of the fact of the way the gameplay is, or the gaming is, or the setup is, you know? Yeah, I think if this game was more geared around fun and enjoyment, people would just play for more fun and enjoyment. If this game wasn't geared around the fear of missing out on rewards, or this, you know, they've developed this kind of need for people to have to play certain, you know, the fact that you have to play, or, you know, now it's a little bit more relaxed, but the fact that you had to play a certain amount of rivals before you could start your champs, because otherwise you'd be putting yourself at a disadvantage. Like, there's just so much weird stuff in the way this game is played. That it lends towards why people are the way they are in something such as Managerial Masterpiece. I wouldn't agree with that personally. This weekend was a shining example for me about just playing the game just to see where I'm at. And, you know, Matt and I reviewed a couple of the games, a couple of the losses that I took, and I got a few like things to work on straight away, which we're going to work on today, which is trying to be better out of the back, like passing, not trying to pass into horrible areas, sometimes trying to clear the ball a bit better, certainly not doing 360 backwards passes, and things like that. And then in the attack, trying to not rush passes and make the play a bit better up front, just be a bit more patient, because in a few of those games that I lost, there was a few of the games where I was just outplayed, right? I think I played 2 verified players and 1 pro player. I played the Belgian pro. He beat me 3-2. And I played 2 verified players and then 1 more verified / pro player right at the end of the weekend, which obviously we just quit at 1-0 down on that one because we'd already hit the elite. But in the other games that I'd lost, there was certainly some very, very good room for great improvement. Bless you. And I want to work on that today, tomorrow, and Friday, or today, tomorrow, and maybe Friday lunch for a few games, so that when I go into weekend league this weekend, we're not making those silly errors and costing ourselves goals, getting frustrated, and ultimately costing ourselves games. That would be the plan there. That's the sort of pass I need to cut out. That just like no look, hope it hits kind of pass. To actually make sure I know where I'm putting the pass, when I'm putting the pass, so that I can score the goals just like that. Much better. Cool. Yo, Gary, thanks for the stars, man. What were you looking for? What we're looking for. That's a lovely goal, that is. Oh, he's missed it. That'd have been a cracking goal. Yo, Roadcastle, thanks for the stars, man. Gary, thanks for the stars as well, pal. Liam, thanks for the stars too, man. Bagged another goal off me there. GG's. GG's indeed. Be interesting to see what his skill rating was, because he didn't feel too good. Obviously not a bad player, but didn't feel so good. He's with 2 goals off that left back spot. Not bad, really. No Ronaldo. Again, how do you know there's no Ronaldo? The team of the week isn't out yet, no? Yeah, see, he's under 2,000 skill rating. Bit of a mismatch, but... Wow, he's playing Van Bergen wildly off chem. Surely there's a better way to get some chemistry there. Swap Rooney and Van Bergen. Swap Rijkaard and Lahm. Put Van Bergen right forward. And Rooney at cam would be way better. That's a foul, ref. Wow.
Terrific defending to stop them progressing. Messi. On to Ronaldo.
You take those. I don't know how that wasn't a foul on Davies there.
And now Ronaldo with teammates in support.
Oh, what a bang that is from De Bruyne.
Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Well, you've got to savour such moments.
That's a nice play.
He scored not once, but twice. Schweinsteiger. There's a slide rule pass. Can he do it?
That's a cracking goal, that is.
Such a goal. De Bruyne. On to Ronaldo. Schweinsteiger. Lewandowski. Now Messi. It's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Put in by De Bruyne.
Oh. Oh. Supposed to have penned that. They should both be in. Yeah, I agree. I don't enjoy the fact that someone like Ronaldo or Messi have to almost like break records to get a special card in the game. You know, not that Ronaldo didn't anyway, because he did, but yeah, the fact that a hat trick is not enough to consider someone in form is pretty sad, really. GG's, good game. Good game. There's another comfortable win there. Be interesting to see this guy's skill rating as well, because he didn't feel like so great either. Nice big win there. Yeah, I mean, we controlled that game. Very nice. Will they do weekend league plus when team is picks it out? I couldn't possibly answer that question, my man. I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, see, he only had 2,000 skill rating as well. Did complete some objectives there, though. I think we got hopefully all of them done. Premier League player is done now. Yeah, there we go. Mega matchup done. Obviously, there's nothing in packs to open the rare mega pack for, but the small packs we can open for sure. And I can claim now the Premier League player. Hopefully we get a good SBC tonight that I can put him in. We've got some good players already. I've nearly done the French League player as well, and then we've got to start working on the Serie A player too. But there is Ruben Neves, a nice 89 rated for the club. And yeah, 24 sales, which is quite nice. Lots of bronze stuff here. Been doing a bit of bronze pack method. Yeah, very nice. And yeah, some rare player packs. Only 3, I think, or 4. 2 rare gold, and 75 plus. What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? No walkout. Boards, that's nice. Come on, be an 85. Oh, only an 83. Still better than nothing. 83 and a Ricardo Quaresma, new to the game, of course. Neves feels rather nice. He looks nice, man. He does look all right. He just doesn't fit into my team, unfortunately. Mason Mount. Oh, tradable. Nice. And then a 2 rare gold players pack again. Come on, EA. Hook it up. Get a walkout. No walkout. No boards. All right, guys. So there you have it. We obviously got a couple of nice wins there. And yeah, EA have released some Patrick's Day content for today. There's some objectives. The Silver Stars. Now, I didn't actually do the Silver Stars from last week. I can't remember the guy's name, the left wing. It just didn't interest me. And I know I made a promise at the start of this game cycle to do every objective, right? Everything. I said to you guys I'd do everything. And I was thinking about this a lot over the last sort of like 24 hours. Even looking at the milestones now, they've given some new milestones as well. Even looking at the milestones like these cards right here. And I remember last year we got into a situation where I would say I wanted to do, like, I wasn't happy with the content that was getting put out. And then they released like the milestone 2 players, which were like better versions of Politano and better versions of Trossard or whatever it was. And I didn't do those. And some people made the argument of, you don't even do the content there that's there now. Why would you do what, you know, what's the point of asking for more content? And we've got back to that same position that we're in now, where these cards just serve me no interest. Not because they're unusable, because they're not even unusable. They are usable to a degree, right? Especially in the initial FUT Champs games, in the low form games, even in division rivals, in co-op and things like that. But for me, there's no desire to play with this kind of card. And first of all, it would just be nice, for example, if these cards were in line with the current power creep of the game. I'm not saying they have to be team of the season level, team of the year level, prime icon moment level, or anything like that. But just make them better than they are now, to be in line with previous promos that have happened recently. For example, we've had Deulofeu, Ansu Fati Player of the Month, and all of these other 86, 87 rated cards months ago that are as good as or better than what we've had here. You know, even when we look at some of the objectives that we've done already, you know, that King and Van Bergen, like they're on par with these kind of cards that are here now. And so it would just be nice if these cards were just that little bit better to entice me personally to be able to play with them or want to play with them. But the fact that they're not for me, that's fine too. But this is where my conundrum is. And my conundrum is where I'm in a position about, in a position of like, because I don't want these. If you like these players, go play for them, go get them. I don't need these. I don't want these. It feels like it will almost be a waste of time, me going to get this player. So whilst I absolutely want to do every objective in the game, I would be doing it for the sake of proving a point rather than anything else. And that just seems petty to me, for me to do it just to say to people, "Hey, see, I did it." I'm above that. I don't, you know, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do something just to prove people wrong. I want to do something that I want to enjoy. And so it leaves me in a strange position, a peculiar situation in the game right now, because I love my team and I still have the want to get Lewa to 1,000 goals. And we're about a quarter of the way through. 248 goals we've got on Lewa. And I still want to get De Bruyne to 1,000 assists. I think that one's going to be a lot more tricky because he's only on 72 right now. But for me to improve this squad, I need high-level SBCs now. And that's fine. I can wait for those to come as they come. And then when Team of the Season comes, improve the squad from there. That's not a problem. I may well even go and do Ballack instead of Schweinsteiger. I quite like the look of that Ballack as my central centre mid. That's neither here nor there, whether or not we go and get him or not. But where it leaves me now is understanding where to go next. And I've got some ideas with where to go next. And some of the things that I could potentially want to do is, I've talked about this a few times. We did it for a 1 week period earlier on, but I want to see like how long it would take me to get a 15 million coin player, right? What I'd have to do, how many hours I'd have to put in, where those coins will come from. But what that would mean is there would be a really, really negative side to other content, because I'd never do any upgrade packs. I'd never do anything else because it would just be focusing on making those coins. And I don't think that would be right for content. So I don't really know where to directly go outside of your general day-to-day stuff. You know, like tomorrow, the marquee matchups and the rewards. That's cool. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the FUT Champ stuff. Some objectives that might be cool. I'm enjoying playing FIFA. But in terms of making content on the road to glory, I'm actually almost stuck. I don't know where to go with it. So I'll figure it out one way or another. I've got some ideas stirring the pot, but just to give you guys a breakdown and a little understanding of what we're not going to be doing is I'm not going to be busting my gut to do every single objective immediately. I might dedicate a day or two to it somewhere down the line where we can try and bang out like loads at once. But for the time being, I'm not gonna be focusing too hard on getting every objective done. And specifically for silver stars, like that Aidan McGeady that's there now, I could care less if I have him in my club or not. I just don't care for it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want to spend the hour of my life that it would take to play for it. I don't even make content on it. You haven't even seen the squads I've built or the gameplay for the last like 3 or 4 silver stars that I have completed, because it's irrelevant at this stage to the point where people don't even want to watch it, let alone care about the player or anything like that. So that's where we're at, guys. Anyway, look forward to your comments in the comment section down below. Thank you guys, of course, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.